Okay, because we're getting close to the end, I mean, we're not quite there yet, but because we're getting closer to the end of class, you're also going to start preparing for your final exam. There is going to be an essay on the final exam, but I want to be able to workshop it like we do all your other writing assignments. So you'll want to open up your final exam essay prep, and there's also a model already written right here. Actually, I'm just going to copy that. So we're going to open up the final exam essay prep. It should be in the submission phase because that's the phase that you're in where you're going to actually do the writing, and it says una reseña de un restaurante. Vas a escribir una reseña de un restaurante que conoces bien. Incluye detalles para ayudar a otros a decidir si deben ir a este restaurante o no. So it says add supporting details. When you write a review, you not only give your opinion, but also you add enough detail to help the reader decide whether or not to visit a place, view a film, or buy an item. Okay, so it's telling things that you'll want to include is where, obviously the name of the restaurant, and you want to make a statement right away whether the person should visit this restaurant or not, because you're making a recommendation. You should tell where it is, its hours, its specialty, like what it sells, how many stars it has, the cost of the food. El costo de la comida, un tenedor es económico, 5 tenedores es caro. La calidad de la comida y el servicio. So you want to talk about whether the food is good and whether the service is good or bad. And then your recommendation. And it gives you, like, as a model, it starts off with El Café Joe's es un lugar informal en Champaign, cerca de la universidad. And then go from there. So you can model your first sentence that way. And then there's just some things to think about. Did you use the preterite? Is there agreement between the adjectives and the verbs that you're using? Are you using any superlatives or using them correctly? Is everything spelled well? So when you're ready, you can hit start preparing your submission. You might want to copy these things right here. I'm not going to because I just copied what I wrote so I can show the example. And then you'll start writing your paper. You might want to label it, maybe label it your name. So I had an example already where I have El Dario's, because that's one of our favorite places. Es un lugar informal en Kernersville, 20 minutos lejos de la universidad. Es el restaurante favorito de todos mis familiares. Allí se vende comida norteamericana típica, como pollo, hamburguesas, perros calientes, papas fritas y helado. Se abre a las 11 de la mañana y se cierra a las 7 de la mañana. That does not sound right. But either way, it doesn't matter. Because I'm saying that they open at 11 in the morning, they close at 7 in the morning, which sounds odd to me, but I don't know why I put that there. But anyway, ahora no se puede comer en el restaurante, pero sí se puede pedir comida de allí y llevarla a casa. En mi opinión, tiene 5 estrellas y un tenedor. I was saying, it's economical and it's a good place to eat at. La comida no cuesta tanto y toda la comida sabe muy bien. It tastes really well y siempre se la sirve muy rápido. Si te gusta la comida norteamericana típica, te recomiendo pedir comida de Dario's. So this was mine. I was talking about Dario's, and you can see that I talk about where the place is located, the quality of the food. I talked about, how you can't go into the restaurant at the moment because, I didn't mention the virus, but that's what's going on. So just include any information that you can that describes this restaurant that you would give in English to someone if you were recommending it or not recommending it to them. And you can still see that example on the page before you go in here. And when you're done, just hit save changes. And then it'll come to, then the next week when you open up this workshop again, you'll see somebody else's draft and you'll critique it as well as I'll critique it. And then when it's time to write the essay, you'll actually see a critiqued version of this draft that you're writing. And then you'll take that and you'll make the suggested changes and then you'll use that in your final exam. And that's how you'll do the submission phase for the final exam essay.